Good afternoon, Speed Gaming. Not sure where my co-commentator Oso is, but I'm pretty sure that he'll be here shortly. Looking like we're gonna have a fantastic match to start today. I think we have two more coming after this, but for me, this is the highlight match. Been following both of these runners for a pretty long time. Excuse me. And good friends with both. I know their skill levels. This is going to be a fantastic show. On top of everything I just said, like a minute ago, both runners are holding some dialogue in the tournament server. They're displaying a huge amount of respect for each other, and I'm pretty sure both runners are nervous about the other player's performance in this race. So they're going to do nothing except give their best, hopefully display their best. And listen, man, I just want to see the best out of everybody in this tournament, you know what I'm saying? So this is going to be something special from what I can gather. Hopefully we're all strapped in for this one. These guys have been making jokes to each other as well. Stuff like... Stuff like it's an honor to lose to you. Oh man, they have faith that the other runner will win. That's how much respect they have for each other. I love this. Now, to be clear, justnzane will be going for the space pseudo routing. He recently hit a personal best of 1:14, broke the 1:15-minute barrier yesterday, in fact. And Ed does have the ability to reach that time on space pseudo. However, I'm pretty sure he's still battling whether or not he'll be electing to go for the short boost route. It's a decision that, when I asked him this morning, he said he probably will just end up deciding mid-run whether he'll be going for space pseudo or short boost. Either way, that decision is entirely up to him, and hopefully the correct one is made for this race. For those not in the know, the space pseudo routing loses 3.5 minutes optimally to the short boost routing, but that is the optimal time gain. There is the entire matter of the fact that you have to get past the short boost part of the short boost route, so that can change at the snap of a finger. Even though 3.5 minutes sounds like a lot, it is if you get short boost on the first try, yes. And you have to execute the rest of the route perfectly. So with routing, performance variance, and all of that, there is always the chance that both routes end up equalizing. And honestly, that's kind of the dream. And when I see runners like these, I want to see a super close race, something phenomenal between these guys. I am so excited for what we're about to see. I have a small personal stake in this as well. The winner of this match goes on to play against me in round 2. So front row seats to see who my next opponent is, or my first opponent, for that matter. But yeah, gonna have a chat Gamba to vote on the winner. Man, I am so excited. Oh man. Usually my Sundays are dull and boring. Not this week. Not this week. The loser will go on to meet against Exception in loser's bracket. Even that match is going to be stellar. So this match holds a lot of weight within it. That's for sure. Looks like both runners are off to the races. The audio doesn't seem to be working. I'm pretty sure the engineers will get on that eventually, but we're gonna stick with the background music while we're there. Yeah, both runners. They've been spending the last 2 hours just practicing. And looks like my co-commentator, Oso Shockin, is here. Welcome on in. How you doing? Alright, well, that being said, looks like the aspect ratio on Justin's restream is also a little bit off. The engineers will probably get everything fixed, sorted out soon TM. So just heading into the climb of Artaria. We're going to see this twice. Both runners are pretty experienced with the glitches that go on in Artaria. They know the fastest route, the Magus route, in and out. So I would be hard-pressed to see any genuine struggle coming out of both ends here. Clearing a lane skip. Ed's slightly ahead at this point, but the cloak pseudo. Ed gets the first shot and gets it in 6 attempts. We'll see how long Justin takes. Looks like he's having a bit of difficulty, but this pseudo in particular is extremely precise. Ends up getting it in somewhere within the ballpark of 15. Still not the worst, but as you can see, Ed taking a commanding lead, using older strategies because they befit his controller. For those not in the know, Ed uses a Gaichi controller, and the stick circularity on it is pretty bad, so he has to do with this jumping strat, really old strat, but it helps him with missile accuracy.
Sorry, it looks like I was having technical difficulties. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Welcome.
Okay. Thanks.
Welcome. For real now, joined by Oso. How you feeling about this matchup, man?
Well, I'm very excited, and especially since they're both. This is one of the closer seeded races between the two, and I do know Justin still prefers to go early space route. I'm not sure about Ednolium.
Yeah, Ed's not sure either. He's gonna be deciding mid. When he gets to that grapple bombs intersection, I wager he'll decide at that point.
All right, well, great. So yeah, I do expect that we're going to see the limit of early space jump with these runners then.
Yeah, Ed does have a timer, and Justin does have all of his game displayed, but looks like the setup crew still working on it. Same with the audio. Audio doesn't seem to be going through on both ends, doesn't display on our commentators' controls, but it is what it is. We will move forward without worrying about it. It will come.
Let me see if I can do something on my end.
With the lead that Ed did take going into Corpius, it looks like the Corp fight went in favor of Justin. Seems like he had better missile accuracy in the fight. So now both are pretty much tied neck to neck going into the rest of Artaria, going towards the charge beam. I would be very surprised if either runner elects to not take Jehudi's skip here. We'll see both runners going for their attempts at the same time. Justin gets it first try. Ed looks like he's having a bit of trouble with the slope jump. Oh, and he decides to take the dip. He's just banking on the any further attempts not being worth it. It's been a very long time since I've seen this part of the game. I'm sure Ed's not very happy with the fact that he has to see it either, as Justin clears water plat skip with very little trouble. We've got audio.
Okay, so we should have a timer now.
Yep, we got timer and audio. I'm not sure where the camera is, but it's a strange-ish overlay, so... As Ed picks up the charge beam at 5:01, but Justin is 4 rooms-ish away, one of which is a very long room. So we'll have to see. There's still a lot of Artaria to play. There's the matter of Cataris, which I know both runners are very nervous about going in. Adam Skip does have a home in Cataris. We wish we never had to visit it, but unfortunately we have to make we have to make a visitation.
Yeah, talking to Adam 4 times is definitely enough for a single run. So, but
Oh man.
Adam Skip always seems to come back and bite us, especially during race settings.
Justin is flying through Artaria at the moment. Pretty much nothing stopping on his way. I haven't seen a single miscue anywhere in his gameplay. Ed is hot on his heels. Justin gets onto the thermal pad at around 6:05. Looks like Ed was trying to go for what we like to call the Giga Weave, or the Veldwolf Weave, from what I remember, but misses the ledge. It's a very difficult weave. Both runners are separated by roughly 20 seconds at this point.
Uploading data.
There is no useless you can unfold there.
And there is something to say about the way Justin handles the upcoming trick, the Magus Skip. He doesn't actually elect the setup, so he just goes for it, no setup.
Yeah, I've seen this. I've actually started incorporating it myself in my runs. I like it because the setup it's a shorter setup in order to do it, but you do have to be more precise with
Absolutely.
it. So it's a 4th try, so not too bad.
Ed
see
gets
it-
his as well. Both CUs going down here, and we're going to see them tackle the white Emmy kill. I wonder if they even have the wherewithal at the moment to attempt the plant kill. Justin knows he can't get it anymore since he missed the movement going up, so he'll take a jump. We'll see where Ed goes. That's interesting. I think he started missing a little bit.
Well, the jump doesn't cost too much time, so both good on both runners to go a little bit more safe strats.
That's for sure. Like I mentioned before, things happen. The runners don't seem to actually be too nervous about themselves. They're more nervous about the other guy.
Yeah.
So safety first in this case. Target Tower, giving some trouble to... Oh, looks like they made the same exact mistake where they missed the bottom block.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a shame.
We're going to be seeing them tackle the elevator deboost into Cataris here. I think both runners do a slightly different variation. Oh, no, that's going to throw him off.
Yeah. There are some backups here, but for the most part, it is just a prey.
Yeah, Justin has to make the difficult decision to abandon ship and take the Rail of Shame. Ed is very far ahead now. This is basically the same lead they had going into the thermal switch, but flipped. I can imagine Justin's kicking himself over this one.
All right, so Ed is about 9-10 seconds ahead now.
Hope you guys never miss Adam from this point forward. This is the last one. Justin getting hung up on a couple ledges, cosplaying me at my worst times. Everyone knows what ledges are like in this game.
It always seems that either you get sticky hands or sticky legs, and
Absolutely.
Samus likes to grab onto the ledges or kick off of them when in inopportune times.
Ed decides to go for a wall kick into the melee to avoid that crab on the ceiling. It's a dread mode strat, but it's also really smooth. Justin just deciding to do a quick rise instead. Slightly faster, but you avoid getting hit, which can be annoying. Oh! I have never seen that. That might have been an error from Ed on Super Boost. We're gonna see Justin doing a setup that I'm very familiar with. It's the one that I learned.
Very clean from Justin. So this looks like Ed is going for the Hell Run, even with a single E-Tank.
I'm pretty sure he's fine. This is nothing new to him. Yep.
Okay.
Very well executed.
Yeah, that's very clean.
Justin's gonna have to... Oh, he takes a dip in the lava. Yep, that's exactly where I would just leave.
Yep.
Oh no, this definitely nerves. I've never seen Justin make this type of mistake before. It has to do with the setting.
Yep. So Hell Run only does save 2 seconds, so it's not a huge time loss, but you know that Justin's kind of getting into his head right now, and he just needs to kind of take a breather and just play the game.
I'd imagine that nervousness will shake off well, not if, but when they get past the big equalizer coming up.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ed's going for Hell Pseudo.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
You gave one attempt. You gave it the one. Looks like he was trying to go for a setup there, pre-aiming towards the top of the door to get the correct angle for the shot, sliding into the room, and then doing some automated timing. The door load might have messed with him there, or the setup is dubious. Not sure which one. I've never seen it before.
Yeah, personally, I've not attempted the Hell Pseudo, so...
Honestly, that is for the better.
Yeah.
Ed gets onto the thermal switch at 1320, so we'll be able to measure how separate they are at the moment. I'd assume that by the time Justin gets to the thermal switch, Ed will be attempting his equalizer attempts. Yep, he's going to be leaving while Ed is starting. Best of luck to Ed on Adam. You're going to see when the runners make a... Yep, see, I was just about to say. Oh, man.
So second try Adam skip for Ed. Let's see how Justin does. Good luck to him.
Yeah. These runners are very intimately aware of what a good atom skip looks like, so if they get a bad one, they'll drop immediately. Oh, that looks like that one was almost there.
Yeah.
I think he got a little fooled by the wall kick. So, oh no, Justin's getting hung up. So now this is interesting. Ed says he's not watching the restream today, so he can just focus on his own run. I wonder if he was armed with this information, would he just elect to go for Space Pseudo instead?
That's a interesting idea. I'm not sure, because I know that especially when you are in a comfortable lead, like Ed is starting to pull. You know, maybe you go for some certain strats that you wouldn't otherwise. Come on, chat. Let's bring Justin up to that magnet wall. We've all been there. You know how this feels.
For sure. Extra energy, please, for Justin. Looks like Justin's doing a bit of a mental reset here, taking a breath. And that's... Oh no! What? That wall kick looks so good!
Yeah. You know, sometimes I even, like, reset the room. Even though I don't know it doesn't do anything, sometimes it helps.
Oh no. I was watching both of these runners in their morning streams before the race. Both runners cleared Atom Skip in the second attempt, making it look effortless, so... Yeah, this is unfortunate, to say the least. It's starting to get to Justin for sure. He meleeed extremely early there.
Yep.
Fortunately, at this level, once we start atom attempts, we can't stop doing them. The time difference is way too vast, so... Oh no. Currently, Ed is somewhere within the realm of 3 minutes ahead.
Mm-hmm.
It's not insurmountable if Ed decides to go for short boost, depending. I know Ed, in today's practice before the run, he was having some difficulties with the short boost part of the routing, so...
So Ed is now making his way over to Dairon. Got a good
Oh,
look,
wow.
Oh, boy. Okay. Well, Justin is now electing to not forgo Atom Skip.
Looks like Ed is just willing to finish things out. He may have already checked out.
Yeah.
The standard sign of a runner who is pretty much hoping for everything here is skipping Atom, so...
So, good on Justin to not quit.
For sure. We've got a lot of gameplay coming up. Justin might not be too happy about any of it, but at the same time, got a race still to play out as we see the Atom that we would be skipping forever. I haven't seen him in a while.
It does look like Justin's stream cut out a little bit. Yeah, fun fact about this Atom. He tells you information that you already know from the opening cutscene. Ed has wide beam already. Managed to barely get away from that flying elephant. Not drop down. Gonna say hi to the yellow Emmy real quick and then make his way back to Caterus. Very nice pseudo from Justin.
Yeah, I just keep trying to find words to say, but seeing the predicament that Justin is, it breaks my heart. We've all been there, but we've never been there in a tournament setting before. Please, like, Justin is in the restream chat. Can we give him a warm, and condolences isn't even the right word. Sympathies isn't even the right word. Just congratulations for continuing on the
For
run.
respect.
For sure, just for respect, please. We all love Justin. He's a figurehead in the community when it comes to positive vibes.
Absolutely. There is no one that gives more positive vibes than Justin in the community.
But with that out of the way, we do have a race to commentate, Oso, so we need to be vigilant about everything that's going on here. Justin, about to leave into Dyron here as Ed decides to have a battle with the ledge before heading into the green CU room. Oh!
Oh, he's practicing the quick charge into missile for, I presume, Kraid.
It also saves 1 second done very well on the green CU. It saves nearly 2 to 4, if I remember correctly, on yellow. So, I'm interested just in everything Ed's been working on. I'm pretty sure he's also been cooking up a storm when it comes to Professor Stupid, so we're gonna see that as well. Here it comes.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, his accuracy is a little bit suspicious, but he gets the jump over. That's the hardest part. And it's over. He got it. This guy has been working to the bone with the time that he has to get these little optimizations in. I'm so proud.
Is he a protege of yours?
Both of them. Both of them.
Good.
I love both of these guys to death.
Very nice.
Morph ball acquired, and not a moment too soon, since for some reason it takes infinite time to get the morph ball on first playthrough. So.
Mercury Stream has definitely left its mark on the franchise by putting Morph Ball so far in the back of all the other upgrades.
I wonder if it'll happen again in Metroid 6.
I don't know.
I hope not. I really like the morph ball.
But they also did they successfully made the speed booster like the best iteration of it, but then also made an upgrade that effectively replaces it.
Yeah, it's definitely situational awareness type beat when it comes to flash and speed. Sigil Wizard says they took away high jump in this game. The next game, no morph ball. How would you like that, Oso? Can Metroid finally crawl in Metroid 6?
Yeah. If they did come up with a crawl, then I might be okay with it.
Ed's heading through the red TP into Artaria once again for the Varia suit, the orange pajamas, as Hobbit likes to call them. As Justin picks up the wide beam, heading out of Dyron, trying to catch up to Ed. The effects of Atom Skip won't actually display here. There are not many atoms. I don't think there are any at all on the way to Kraid, but when leaving Kraid, going to the bombs, I think there's the first instance of Atom Skip. So
yeah, it's actually kind of interesting that in Atom Skip, it's actually like the longest time between atoms, which is you go get Wide Beam and Morph Ball and then Varia Suit and then go fight Kraid and then you finally talk to Adam again. So just a kind of a fun coincidence there.
And making the Varia climb look particularly easy. He does take some comfort strats in rooms like these. For example, instead of heading up and wrapping towards a ledge with a jump, he likes to do a wall jump instead just to get over it. Just some comfort things. I remember when talking with Ed, he had a conversation with me once about how he wants his gameplay to have his name written all over it. So like little things you can tell immediately, oh, this is Ed's gameplay. Wall jumps like those.
Makes sense. Want to have your own signature style.
That's what I'm saying. I love these guys, man.
Yeah.
As Ed's going to be taking a round trip towards the red TP, Justin's going to be heading towards the green CU at the moment with the new wide beam upgrade he just picked up.
A little ahead of himself. Justin going the more traditional route with the CU.
Unfortunately, he did miss the charge shot onto the CU shell. It is worth noting that one charge shot equates to a missile, so you could save a missile on DPS when it comes to the shell, so losing a touch of time there. I would be very surprised if Justin even knows how to do Professor Stupid, so we're going to be looking for the standard kill here.
And Professor Stupid only saves about, what, 2 seconds?
It's somewhere within the realm of half to 1 on the next split.
Oh. Yeah. So for those of you who are looking for new strategies to incorporate, Professor Stupid probably is going to be one of the last, I would say.
That's for sure. Ed is blinking red. I hope he doesn't die to the Kraid eye door. He's done this before. Alright.
Oh boy.
He's died to the Elon Warrior eye door in qualifiers.
Oh man. That would send him back to the teleportal, wouldn't it?
It would, it would.
Oh boy, that...
It's a really good phase 1 from Ed. He's going for the single wall jumps now. I know he's a little uncomfortable on these, but he made them look very easy this morning, and just again.
Yeah, second attempt, very nice.
This is where the missile 10 he picked up under red TP comes into play. No matter what RNG Kraid gives him on phase 2, he will not have too much of an issue. Just like that, Kraid's gonna be gone right now. I lied. Right now. I lied. I hate this boss. There it is.
Very nice job avoiding the haymaker, though.
Hey, I didn't lie. Kraid did. So now all eyes are on Ed for the time being while Justin just tries to catch up, because we need to know which route will he take. Where are you going, young Padawan? Left or right? Light or dark? As Ed heads over to Varya's suit.
Chat, feel free to weigh in. Which route is he going to be taking, left or right?
For sure, for sure. Justin getting a slide through those vent areas, getting the cheat shot and the early morph as well.
Sigil says neither or both. And
Neither?
Manny's...
Alright, neither it is. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Ed will be going for the space pseudo route. So now this is interesting. He's going for consistency. I wonder if he knows about the earlier Adam incident. Strategically speaking, it is the best choice to go for Space Pseudo in this position.
Sure.
As Justin also changes into his orange pajamas.
How far we've come from the pink pajama suit of the original Metroid.
Wait, really? It was pink?
I thought it was pink.
Yo, I'd never played Metroid 1, I wouldn't know.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's old, my ears. You know?
It's old.
Yeah, it's old. I'm young, it's old. Like, what do you want me to do?
You got NSO, right?
I do. Maybe I should play it one of these days.
It's an event, I'll say. It's not a good time. It's an event. Yeah, there's no gravity suit, and you also can only shoot in front of you. So there's tons of enemies that are on the ground that you cannot shoot.
That is annoying.
Yep. So
I assume there's no wide beam as well. So
there's no wide beam, but there is wave beam. which is the only thing that you can do to shoot those enemies. But it's interchangeable with Ice Beam, and you got to go pick it up again if you want to change beams.
What?
Yeah.
Worst game in the world.
Welcome to the limitations of the NES and the 8-bit system.
As we
Yes,
see,
and there's long beam as well, but I think that's actually a stackable upgrade. If I remember
okay,
correctly.
it better be. As we see Justin about to drop into Kraid here. Ed leaving early grapple. Made that look pretty flawless from what I was watching.
Yep. So.
Oh, taking a dip in the tomato soup. Felt kind of hungry today.
Yeah.
All good.
So Justin did weave in some charge beams into Kraid's mouth while he was doing the gurgle, and get some good RNG here. Yep.
He also picked up the red TP missile 10, so no matter what Kraid RNG he gets, he'll be just fine. Looks like he's getting favorable RNG to start with Slow Claw as Ed battles the yellow Emmy, but it doesn't matter. He has grapple this time.
Yep.
Justin gets perfect Kraid RNG. Should be dying right now. I lied. Dude, this needs to stop. Thank you.
Kraid wanted to give one last swipe in just to make you a liar, Satora.
Oh man, I'm trying my dude. My experiences are lies.
Oh, I did not realize that 2 charge beams breaks that block.
Yeah, any blob dies in 2 charge beams with diffusion.
Gotcha. All right, will Justin surprise us all and go for short boost route?
Yeah, you're gonna go for short. Oh man. As Ed picks up the bombs. Now he's gonna be heading towards Berenia to get everyone's favorite upgrade.
Whereas Oxford says Kraid should be given VIP status for thinking stat look bad.
Hey. Oi. Not my fault. Big green time waster. Ed correctly remembers that this shortcut does exist. I wouldn't. I forget every time.
Well, I guess now that you don't have grapple, you kind of just forget, right?
For sure.
As expected, Justin is not going short boost route. In fact, getting grapple.
There is some game to play still, and I don't want to be that guy, but in certain runs in the past, especially in certain settings, Ed found himself losing minutes for no reason to nervous death. It seems like to things like the Elon Warrior Idor and Purple Emmy. So.
Well, he is running with one less E-tank, so anything could happen.
I'm gonna get an earful from Ed if he ever watches this back. Why'd you expose me? Berenia 1's gonna look very different to some people who are watching with little knowledge of Dread. If you've been watching the Mawkin bracket so far, you probably never noticed this routing here that's possible with grapple. It hasn't been seen yet in the Mawkin bracket, from what I can tell. So, actually, no, I think I made an appearance in Tex vs 6. My bad. Grapple Beam also gives us some safety here. If you miss the Coyote, you can just grapple up. And also this small time save there as well.
Yeah, a little bit of a pool of shame for Ed, but not a big deal.
Justin heading out with his Grapple Beam, trying to head towards bombs to catch up to Ed. Unfortunately, however, we're going to be seeing an Adam that Justin has to stop and talk to. He might even forget it exists.
Yeah, I was gonna say Adam's been pretty quiet on Ed's run now, but unfortunately, Justin's gonna have to deal with it. And I believe this Adam in particular has 2 sentences to say So it actually takes longer for you to walk up to him than mash.
Ed electing to skip doing backdoor flash. He probably doesn't want to waste any more time, considering that he's been getting that he's giving up the short boost route for Space Pseudo. Remember what we said at the beginning: safety is everything. So it's better to just take the 8 seconds of time loss and go the intended way, as opposed to potentially losing upwards of 15 or more on backdoor.
Whereas backdoor flash is mandatory during short boost route. It's kind of optional. And he's also opting not to do this pseudos as well.
Justin got a favorable yellow Ami position, so he won't have to worry about it. Ooh, Ed pulls out glitchless trick. We call that the C boost over in the glitchless. I was holding my breath, just waiting.
I was wondering what he was doing. I was like, I didn't think he primed a bomb yet. But
yeah, that's there's a runner named Charlotte who basically just made that a thing when it came to glitchless runs, since the Discord was going through a small glitchless phase at the time.
Yeah.
And Ed never shook that off. I think it's part of his bag of tricks forever from this point forward.
Well, I wish I had known that last night, because we just did a glitchless run unaffiliated with this tournament.
Ed's gonna be heading for the speed booster now. I don't think anything here is gonna give him a bit of trouble. The trouble in Space Pseudo happens like 15 to 20 minutes later than it does in the short boost routing. You see Justin leaving bombs, heading towards flash shift as well. There are no more atoms on the way, except once we get into Barenia. Yep, we're gonna see the charge missile strat here on the CU. Yeah, it is noticeably faster depending on the strat that you decide to take with the missiles.
One thing you really have to be happy about with that boss rush is that we now have an opportune way to practice bosses now.
For sure.
In vacuum settings. So strategies like this would be able to come together.
I wonder if Ed will wait for the Emmy to cross the gap. He does not. For those wondering what that's about, the Emmy will always land in the same vertical position, but just on the floor that's immediately below it. So if Ed decided to wait for the Emmy to be above the gap, then he would spawn at the bottom floor, which would be closer to his next destination. But I think he doesn't really care about it. It's still dubious on which one's faster in this position, honestly. So
yeah. Oh, interesting.
yeah, it's a frame save. It's also dubious. I just do it 'cause it's fun. Ooh, Ed misses the flash into the ledge. Will he get the full link? He does not.
Yeah. That's a nice little flex.
But the second and last E tank, from what I understand. Now we're off to the races. I wonder if he'll forget that he has to go to Quiet Robe now and not screw. Nope.
Nope.
I hope he's dusted off his no screw attack Quiet Robe strats as Justin is clearing that Coyote with ease and heads on over towards backdoor flash. I'm pretty sure he knows that if he wants any chance at this, he's gonna have to pull out all the stops, including backdoor flash. Yep. Looks good, and he's up.
Oh no.
Oh, so you know my name in the tournament server, right? Commentator's curse, I should never talk. No.
Oh man. That
he
does get the
recovers it.
speed keep going into Quiet Robe. Very nice.
He does recover it on the second try. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Loses 3 seconds to the shutter. I do not like that shutter.
Looks like Ed does remember his speed booster quiet rope strats.
Yeah. Justin chiming in. Can someone bonk sat for me?
Hey, stop it. Don't hit me. It's too early. I am known as the master choke artist in this community, Sigil. I've choked way too many bases.
I'm sure B-Dog will have plenty of stories to talk.
My very presence instills choke artist play. I'm sorry. And on his way back to Berenia 2, I did see him fascinated with this part of the game recently because of certain strats such as a speed keep that he knows is slower, but he does it for style. So I wonder if we'll see it. Starts here and ends with a down spark at the very end. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Very nice.
He just goes all the way with it, yeah. He knows the down spark is slightly slower. I wanted to see a flex strat, Ed. Come on. Justin heading up and over to the yellow Emmy. Ed misses the hole-in-one. Not a professional golfer, unfortunately.
At least Flash Shift makes this reroute a little bit faster.
It's quiet.
Well, it is a little quiet.
Too quiet.
It's like Justin has finally relaxed a little bit, and now he's just gonna have some fun.
For sure, for sure. All we can do is bring our best in these situations. As Ed is going for the top route here in an attempt to save like half a second. Misses the speed link. That's okay. He got the big one. That's what matters. Oh, he's trying to go for the Berenia 1-2 link there, but I mean, that one's really hard.
He stores a spark and does make it through, even getting hit. So, very nice from him.
Got Drog Skip coming up. I know that Ed does not like this trick. His controller stick circularity ain't the best. So he might be here for a bit. Oh, there we go. All good.
Tower climb, very nice.
Nails the Steve climb.
Justin on his way to Exposition Parrot.
Exposition Parrot?
You never heard that?
Yeah, that's my new split name now, thanks.
Uh-huh.
I've had it set to New York Pigeon from when
New York
Oats
Pigeon,
was
there you
doing
go.
runs at the start, but Exposition Parrot, that's a new one. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's what I called it. Like, first time I played the game, I was like, where is this coming from?
Going into Gaverin here as Justin heads into Fernia to challenge the Quiet Robot. A lot of the... Oh, no! And at least he got the spark. That's what's important here. Justin heading in to the Emmy zone. think Ed remembered that it takes 30 missiles after the sparks. That's good. Justin getting both sparks with ease. I looked away for half a second and he was done with the fight.
Yeah, it's very, very tight.
Ed on his way to pick up the pocket nuclear explosives. The cucumbers.
The cucumbers.
Receiving word from chat. Justin tried 47 times for Adam's skip. Oh dear, that's a figure I hope we never even come close to approaching in the foreseeable future. Seriously though, can we give Justin another round of applause just for continuing and having... He says he's having fun even.
Yep.
That just speaks to the positive mentality this guy can bring to everything.
Yep.
As Ed heads into the DLC area of Metroid Dread. Seriously, I ask this every time I'm on the cast. Why does Elon exist?
Oh, I have no idea.
For what? I mean, like it releases the X, but why does Samus want that to happen? Why are we here? Couldn't Adam just authorize the plasma beam? I'm so serious. Why do we have to go get it? Just let it happen. Wait, actually, that doesn't work because Adam didn't authorize the plasma beam in Other M, did he? I think Samus just decided she was gonna use it for Ridley, right?
I never played it. All I remember was I remember she took over her agency in Screw Attack, I think it was, which was also Space Jump.
I loved that moment because I finally understood that Samus stopped caring about the rules. Oh,
Cora
plasma
says it was plasma beam was authorized.
All right, all right. Gonna see Ed go for the Elon speed keep. He had to back up and do a turnaround speed there instead because he broke 3 blocks. Traditionally, you would only be breaking 1 or 2 to give you the space you needed, and he nails it with ease.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Oh, well, you know, we could trade the eye door for the warrior here, yep. As Ed takes a nosedive into the sand on the warrior. Oh,
so,
no.
unfortunately, Ed does not get the refill anymore from the door.
Oh, no, we're
so
not
he's
doing
gonna
this
have to be
again.
careful.
We're not doing this again. There we go. It should be fine now from this point forward. More than enough DPS to send it. There it is.
Oh, very nice.
I'd imagine Ed's just having a laugh over that. It's just like, face palm moment, you know?
Yeah. All right, no more talking about the game we shall not name.
Justin heading into Gavarin.
Gravity effect.
The gravity feature. And then they played Ridley's theme on it like it was supposed to be epic when all we were doing was holding the down button.
Uh-huh.
Gets the spark going into the Gavarin Robo. And all it takes is 30 missiles, and we're going to be deliberately avoiding the parry. Wow, that is some RNG, buddy.
Very nice from Justin. Yeah, this is the 3rd iteration in 3 games of Adam, and still no one likes him. Ednolium missing the speed keep, but probably wouldn't have mattered as an unfavorable spot for Emmy to spawn.
Speaking of the speed keep, Justin will not be allowed to go for that one, the full link, when he gets here because the Atom's gonna stop him.
Yeah. Ed having some problems with the underwater bomb jump, but gets it. Third try, I think. Does Blue Emmy play nice? Yes, it does. Yeah, this is not technically Adam, but I'm still
Hey,
calling
what do
it
you
the
mean?
third iteration.
It says Adam. What do you mean, huh?
Spoilers for those of you that have not been paying attention to the story of a 1-year-old game.
Hey. We don't watch the cutscenes in tournament. We don't know anything.
But for those of you who are new, I apologize. If you're just here to see some speed racing and are not fully aware of what's going on. You didn't know there were cutscenes in this Acebreaker Ultra? There's the one hardest trick in the game is skipping a cutscene.
True. We're gonna see if Justin can capitalize on that time save. The hardest boss in the game is the cutscene when you leave Elon. Usually in cutscenes, you put the controller down, stretch, crack our knuckles, do something, read chat, and then, oh my god, there's a cutscene! So we did say that Ed was going to be doing the space pseudo routing, but he's actually not going to go for the space pseudo. I'm pretty sure he is married now and forever to the backdoor space method, the glitchless method. As Justin heads through Elon with relative ease. My least favorite area in the game, not just because of the relative insignificance in gameplay, but because these rooms are annoying to navigate for some reason.
Yeah, they are very tight corridors.
Picks up the green beans. And we'll be seeing the speed keep from Justin as well. This speed keep saves like half a second done perfectly. Which doesn't really seem like much, but you also get the added bonus of feeling like a Giga Chad when you do the speed keep, so...
It's definitely a major flex.
Yep, as we mentioned, Ed is going to be going down towards the underside of space to do the bomb jump method, or the jump bomb method, really. He's very confident in this, so... Yep, just like that, first try.
Wow.
Easily done.
Well done. I remember when that method was first discovered and having to practice that, and then Space Pseudo was discovered, and I immediately dropped this method. It was not, like, it was doable, but it was just not a fun time for me.
Justin nails the greatest time save of the year, and Ed is now on his way to screw attack. Oh,
Ooh.
wow, wow, nice. Good recovery to unmorph and
save.
mash the B button. If you fall from there, you have to not only refreeze the claw to get where you want with that bomb block, but you also have to bomb the block again. So it's basically just round 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Justin has a world record on beat the Elon cutscene boss fight. Congratulations to Justin. I said Ed, didn't I? I meant Justin. My bad, my bad.
Let's see if he face plants in the wall.
Nope. Looks like he stubbed his toe and then realized after the fact, so
Yep.
maybe it was for the best. I'd imagine that this is completely foreign to him.
Oh yeah.
Continues the speed keep by flashing backward. We're gonna see a rehash of some movement towards the screw attack here. Justin gets the same bad RNG and gets around it pretty much the same way. Stops the speed keep early to give the Emmy some time to move.
Yep. Very nice underwater bomb jump from Justin. So yeah, the spawn gets a good favorable spawn as well. So.
Makes the CU look easy. Now he'll be heading towards the top of the room to deal with the blue Emmy. Ed on his way to screw attack. This is pretty much the same exact movement when it comes to the short boost routing as well. Basically take the same exact path. It's just what you do to get to screw is different.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, it is a time save to do one trip short boost over the underwater space jumps, but I doubt he even gives it a chance.
I like the use of diffusion beam in order to open up the door. That was very nice.
Sure. Justin's playing phenomenally, even with. I think he's fine. He's fully put the adamants in it behind him. He's just playing out of his mind now.
Yeah.
Oh no! All right, so here's my theory on what just happened. Ed hasn't been here in a while. There's a movement that you can't do here because the worms exist.
Mm-hmm.
So he did a double flash into the speed booster, but you can't do that. You'll bonk a worm. So yeah, very close to death there.
And a death like that would send you back pretty far.
Yeah, it sends you back to the when you left the first Emmy zone. Wow, that was a one jump. I've never seen that.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm not sure.
At most.
I'm not sure what causes it, but I've definitely seen it. I think my theory is that the pillar that you go under actually raises you if you get the jump right.
Yeah, I think so. On the way there, you get some height, right? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
I've never seen a one jump variation of that. That was beautiful.
Yeah. I've done it a few times myself, but it's hard to recreate your...
Yeah, for sure. For those wondering, the game has a... and we're not sure if it's intended, but we're assuming it is. Where, well, actually, I'll put that on pause. Justin's going for Space Pseudo here. Nice. I think that was second try.
Oh, Ed going for the speed keep method up those.
Yeah, it's finicky to get up those slopes with the space jump, even if it's mildly faster, so...
So what were you saying about...
Yeah, so the underwater space jumps there, if there is a ledge above you when you're doing any sort of jump, the game will push you towards it just a little bit because it really wants you to get it. It's like a small, like, convenience type mechanic. And in cases like these, we use it underwater and with a ledge just above us with the space jump, which lets us jump infinitely, to get around the fact that the game's tooltip says you can't go higher than where you last jumped. Yes, we can. Because the game will continuously push us towards that ledge because it really wants us to get it, and we can just get height that we normally couldn't. We'll have to use that twice to get out of the screw attack area. Once to get to screw and once to get out of it. As Ed heads towards the orange teleporter, we're going to be seeing the end of the game start on his end. He's going to go to Gravity Suit, and then towards Cross Bombs and Hanubia.
Wait, are you telling me that we're near the end of the game already? Is this a speed run?
Oh, what? Oh, my bad. No. This is a casual playthrough. We still have to figure out how we're going to defeat Golzuna.
Yeah.
The one boss that looks mildly unassuming until you realize that literally anywhere you stand is claustrophobic.
I mean, how are we supposed to take out Experiment Z57?
He's a suggestion.
He's just gonna go with the rest of the planet.
I do kind of loathe the fact that we basically never see the guy.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite bosses.
Yeah, such a good boss fight. When we do see him, you blink and he's gone since in unrestricted when Z57 was added in. It wasn't because like we had to, it was more because for some reason going to him was faster. So we devised a strategy eventually where you blink and he's gone. So.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's for a different day, perhaps. We still have to watch the NMG side of things for the time being. Justin enters our target, the yellow teleporter. We'll be heading towards the screw attack now, as Ed is about to tackle the early gravity puzzle.
Very nice speed keep from
well
Justin. Yeah. Yeah, at least NMG has some stability.
That's for sure.
It's just two major paths. You are... that's just going to be bonkers and a nightmare to commentate.
Yeah. If there were to be a UR tournament, it would definitely have to be, you can only do this one.
Yeah.
Because... Ed gets God Blobs here. Oh, but he shoots too quickly on the second one. Misses the opportunity for God Blobs. For those wondering, God Blobs are when basically every diffusion shot you release hits the next one as well. So you can save 2 shots going in. He almost had it. But he shot too early on the second blob there.
What's it called when you get one less shot?
I don't know. All I know is that 2 less is God Blobs. I don't know about 1 less.
Gotcha. Deity gods.
Oh, Ed deciding that that particular ceiling, he really needed to see it. Having some trouble with the morph tunnel there, but it's alright.
Unlucky RNG there for the twins, but
Yeah, it looks like the second twin decided to be nice.
yeah.
Sorry for cutting you off there, Rebus.
Oh no, you're good, man. Demigod blobs. There we go. Like it.
Justin here is going to go for these space jumps up the slopes.
Yeah, very nice. Looked like he fell and then did a spin jump.
Yeah, he contacted the first slope just for a bit, but recovered very quickly. It's inspiring to see that even with the earlier hoopla, Justin is giving his absolute best.
Yeah.
And we're going to see the Golzuna fight from Ed. Just a small trivia. Ed swore by getting a jump upgrade before Golzuna until I told him you should probably not. And then he looked at the strat that I showed him and said, "Oh, this is so easy." So hopefully we see him execute it perfectly here. I'll hold it over his head forever if he doesn't get it. Oh, well, it looks like we're going to have a talk later. Oh, but he gets the recovery. Never mind.
Oh.
Ed, listen, man.
Oh, he's going for the backup.
All right, we're good.
Very nice.
All right, I'll let him off with a $500 fine. How about that?
Yeah. So Golzona doesn't look like it, but he chunks you from any contact.
That's for sure. Remember that we're on a rookie. We take 20% less damage from bosses, and still touching Golzuna takes an entire tank off with the gravity suit.
Yep. And everyone's favorite room in the game.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
No.
Yeah, you better not.
I just blacked out for a second.
Justin heading down towards the green teleporter for gravity suit as well. As Ed enters Hanubia. Small bit of trivia. If this was unrestricted, we'd be done in 8 minutes. This is the last time we ever travel anywhere. That category is bonkers. It's not fun. Yet. Someone fix it, please. Please, someone fix it. I beg.
How many runners are sub 1 hour in UR?
Somewhere around the realm of 10, I think?
10? Wow.
Oh no, sub 1 hour, my bad. Yeah, like 15-ish, I think. Because some of the runners on these SRC boards aren't present because of They're like Japanese players or other global players.
Gotcha. Ed made an attempt to not allow the caterpillar to grab the door, but looks like it still went there anyway.
Yeah, it's a recent strategy devised by Arcani and B-Dog to do a small hop. Oh, Justin almost trolls the entire planet.
Ooh.
All good, though. He did end up getting it. So
Yeah.
we ignore the fact that he almost didn't. It's all good. And now Ferenia should be relatively comfortable for Ed since he already has the space jump. He never has to worry about it, which means that he can just go. Yep, you'll see he doesn't even bother trying to shoot that one-way door since it's not required anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Good melees to skip the ledges. So proud.
Yeah,
of
that was very clean.
Yeah, it might not look like it, but those ledges are pretty, they're pretty small.
Ed going back to get the speed keep.
I respect that, though. Rain would give a sound of applause there.
Uh-huh.
Justin clearing the Berenia Tower, heading for the twin robo fight. Both runners are pretty good at just getting as much damage as possible out, so Justin opts for the lower floor variation. Clears them both with ease. Somehow defeated the farther one first.
Oh.
That was not part of the plan.
Yeah.
Oh, wait! Recovery? I think he missed two
I think he
phase.
missed it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but he gets Sweet Spot. We play Infusion now. Plasma does more damage the further it travels. You know what?
No.
We should hire you for game design. That sounds lovely. A beam that gets stronger the longer it's out. Maybe if we made that into like a Seeker missile, where we can just like hold it and it gets stronger as it travels. Justin heading into Golzuna here to give his crack at the quick kill. Both runners were too late, too early, the exact same amount of time. But looks like Justin's primed for the recovery. Psych.
Yeah, it seems like Golzuna just doesn't want to cooperate.
Yeah, unfortunately, with the spacing that Golzuna is giving, Justin cannot afford to try for a respark here. You'll notice that he's taking great care to avoid getting hit by the cross bombs. That's because they do a tank. Oh.
Ooh.
All good.
Meanwhile, Ed is taking out the mismatched twins.
Why are they mismatched?
So they're intended to be the third robot fight, and so they're supposed to be easier.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Because the gray one has less health, and so it's just like the first one. So they just progressively get harder.
So the Berenia bots are supposed to be the final ones?
Yeah.
That
An intended
is new to me. That is completely new to me.
Yep.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Now I remember. Ed's gonna be confronting his demons with the purple Emmy. Remember, he did die to this a couple times in qualifiers. I think he lost a PB or two to it as well. So we'll see if he can overcome his demons here. As Justin heads into Hanubia, I think. It's raining. Yeah, it's Hanubia.
Yeah, it's Hanubia.
How did I think it was Berenia? We were just talking about it, that's why.
Future fight in the background for Justin. It's fun to see little Easter eggs like that.
For sure. Ed opting for the safer strat. He does know about the a plant kill strat that many runners have been using. However, once again, the Gaichi controller has some terrible sticks. Now the
Yes.
endgame gauntlet has begun for Ed.
Yes, and intended percent, SQ is an actual boss and not just a springboard.
Oh, but I like SQ that way.
I think everyone does now.
I don't really mind the SQ boss fight, but I can definitely see why it causes a lot of trouble for a lot of people. The attacks are just hard to read sometimes, for sure.
Yeah, and especially in Dread mode, he is
Absolutely.
if you're doing Dread mode glitchless, it is not a fun fight.
Door gives Justin some trouble, but does get past it easily. The speed keep was done to perfection, so unsurprising from Justin. He's been practicing a lot of these segments recently.
Yeah, you can definitely see it. Very clean movement to SQ.
Yeah, Justin's been playing phenomenally in terms of the movement here. This is really good. This is really nice to watch. We're gonna see Justin take a crack at the quick SQ kill. Looks like he's gonna get it. And gets the two-phase. I recognize that timing anywhere.
Yeah, very nice.
And heading into the Powerbomb Warrior at the same time. It's worth mentioning Storm Missiles do an incredible amount of damage to this boss for some reason. Two-phase with relative ease. And he's gonna be dead very quickly. Wow.
That was well done.
Storm Missiles, for some reason, are so useful here and never anywhere else unless you want to open a door. Well, I mean, I guess there is the Ravenbeak thing with the gold skip.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that that room lags so much.
Yeah.
And just, very nice speed keep, Justin there.
Yeah, Justin make that look flawless. I could never
Yeah.
get that, by the way. That's so
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Mercury Steam didn't do any patches to optimize. You know, they just did bug fixes.
Justin getting some relative unfavorable RNG from the robots, but recovers quickly. Weaves for maximum single target damage and is on his way over to the wave beam now. Ed does not get powerbomb scammed. It's very easy to not get powerbomb drops at this point, but he does get 2 powerbombs, so he gets to take liberties with some powerbomb usage here.
Rookie mode also helps with that.
Absolutely. More storm missiles here. They do incredible damage, even on the gold Chozo. Looks like he missed a lock, so he'll have to go with the missiles again.
Very nice.
Yep, plays it safe, flashes across the beam, and he's fine. We're going to see Justin heading for the Wave Emmy kill now. Yep, this is the kill that Ed cannot do because of his controller circularity, so Justin makes up a small bit of time over him at this point, but unfortunately it's never enough. Ed's going to be heading up towards Ravenbeak now.
Chad, I know you guys are having some fun, but we want to discourage any players from running any cutscenes. So
Ed heading for Ravenbeak here. Gets favorable RNG in phase 1. For those wondering, the melee attack that RB does on phase 1 is preferable since he gets hit by every crossbomb.
very nice skull skip from Ed.
Seeing some weaving done here. The ice missiles might miss, but the wave beam makes up for some of the DPS lost by missing, so Ed can afford a lower missile efficiency here. Gets Dark Hole or Black Hole as his first attack. Not preferable. Oh wow, RB is not playing nice.
Yeah.
That's a Sun as well. Oof.
So at this point, I think that Ed will just avoid the counter. Yeah. Just does it for the pickups.
Yep. Ed ending the boss gauntlet here on Ravenbeak right now. Yep. And Justin is starting the boss gauntlet. An unfortunate, unrecoverable lead now. But still, a round of applause for Justin for continuing, and a round of applause to Ed for making the run. Pretty much, he just played it out of his mind for sure.
Yep.
Ed might PB.
Oh, really?
He might. I don't know. What's his rank PB? I don't know. He might. It might. He's close for sure. He's been playing very well.
Ed going for the pre-charge strat.
Justin picks up the power bombs. Now for escape, no flash shift, no Aeon gauge at all. Every other upgrade is maintained, but that doesn't stop us from blazing through this segment.
Justin getting a little trolled and does not get any powerbomb pickups.
Yep, we can see the effects of having to farm for powerbombs here. He got powerbomb scammed. Loses a couple seconds as a result. It's really just about the chance there.
Very nice powerbomb drop and speed and Shine Spark. No Arc Spark from Ed.
And this is where we're going to see Ed do turnarounds to clip through the Hyper Beam door. Oh, wait, wrong category. Ooh, looks like he misses the speed keep going up, but he's going to go for it again. It is faster to try again here.
Yeah.
Just like that, Ed gets a 117.28. Round of applause all around for this run. He played very well.
GG's to Ed.
You drain the ship of its energy.
We're gonna see about getting Ed into the comms for the post-game interview, but I think out of respect for Justin, we're going to wait for Justin's run to be over as well. Oh, looks like we're getting a small disconnect issue here. Should be cleared up soon. I get the feeling that neither runner, which sounds kind of weird, but neither runner wanted what happened at the beginning of this race to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to.
For sure.
You don't want this to happen to a fellow runner. You just definitely don't want to happen for it to happen to you.
That's for sure. Still, though, Justin made up a considerable amount of time over Ed going in. He did play somewhat better on the rest of the game, even with the fact that he had to deal with Adam there. He basically lost twice the amount of time to Atom Skip on the same route, but is playing close enough to where only one of that mattered. Ed, in a show of camaraderie, from what I can tell, shows Ravenbeak dying in the gallery. Let's go, Ed! And let's go to Justin, who's gonna wipe the floor with Ravenbeak. He's been practicing this fight a lot.
Justin opting Sans Weave.
Yeah, he might choose to do it on phase 3. Obviously, the floor is level on phase 3, so you can just stand there and execute the mash weaving.
But very nice manipulation, keeping him close to the wall.
For sure. Looks like he's opting to do the Void Crossbomb strat instead. This is completely fine. Every crossbomb equates to an extra missile, so you stick them in between missiles, and you're essentially gaining a free one. Oh, that was dangerous. It's alright, he's safe now, he's safe.
Ravenbeak getting his licks in before he goes down ultimately.
We're gonna see Justin finish somewhere within the realm of 5 minutes behind Ed. Yeah, that counter timing. The one more charge beam is all that was needed. I've never seen this art before.
No?
Yeah, I've never seen... I don't even recognize half of the arts that aren't in the end screen, honestly. What is this?
I think this is for getting under 4 hours in both normal and hard mode. You get the bonus art.
This is so cool.
It's either that or it's the 100%, I don't remember.
I like how there's every big bad from
Yeah.
pretty much all the Metroid games.
Yeah, it's cool.
Justin beginning the escape. Finally laying to rest everything that was put behind him here. Ooh, nice jump morph.
Yeah, it was very nice. Solid escape so far from Justin.
For sure. Usually when I drop down into that small area where the screen starts to shake, I look for it around 210 to 211. Justin meets that quota. And now he's gonna complete the speed keep to end the run. Can we get some GGs right now for Justin? Just finished with a time of 1:22:20 on the clock. Didn't stop the splits, but we'll get back to you with the race time official ending time soon. Yep, 1:22:24 on the side of Justin, a 1:17:28 on the side of Ed. Congratulations to both runners. We're gonna get them in here.
Of course. Hold on.
Take it away, Osa. I think I've been talking a bit too much.
Oh, you're
Really?
fine, man. Justin. GG's, man.
Massive respect, my man.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just couldn't do. But I had a blast. It was really fun. I was sulking for a second, but then I was like, you know what? I am very happy to lose to Ed because he's a king, and he's an amazing runner. And utmost respect to the guy. Like, he played out of his mind. I was just sitting here watching him like, God, dude, he's going crazy.
Yeah. I mean, mad respect for you to holding it in there and finishing through. So it definitely, you could definitely see the change where you kind of got out of your own head and was a little bit more comfortable playing. So, really amazing job. Like, props to you for sticking with it.
I appreciate it, everybody. I had a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun. I just have to find a way to suppress the nerves on that skip, dude. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. So, Ed, are you there?
Paging Ed. He unmuted, but you got push talk on? Or what? What's up?
Maybe just make sure that
Thinking maybe his Discord settings got changed.
There he is.
Yeah, Discord
there he
did
is.
that cool thing where it decided to change my input device, which is just super cool.
That just happened to me.
I wanted the first thing out of my mouth to be the only reason that I won that was because of nerves. I don't understand how that happened. Dude, your PB is a minute faster than my PB. Like,
It doesn't mean anything, man.
I
PBs
know, but
mean nothing to me.
I'm just saying, dude, like, you're a hell of a runner, and I wasn't watching the restream at all. I didn't look at chat, wasn't running splits. I just played the game.
Oh, I could tell. I was like, "Can you play a cutscene, please?"
so Ed, since you weren't watching the stream or anything, was there anything that you were focused on making sure that you got done right?
I don't know who all was paying attention at all, but like I did a run before this, and it was short boost, and it was not great. And I decided in Artaria 1 when I didn't pick up that E-Tank that I was going early space route, and I just knew, because I know how good of a runner Justin is, I had to take safe strats. I didn't do backdoor flash. I couldn't do any of that stuff because I was like, I have to just play as consistently as I possibly can. I can't believe I died to Ellen Chozo, but whatever.
Hey, you had to trade the Idor for something.
Yeah, right? I may as well trade the Idor for the boss, dude. Like, I'd rather die to the boss than the door to the boss.
No, you did. We could definitely tell you were going for the safer strats, and we kind of figured that you probably weren't watching the stream.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I would have.
No, that makes total sense. And if that's what works for you, and because I could definitely see that watching the stream and realizing that you're getting a little far behind is really going to get into your head a little bit further. It's a cyclical motion. So, but really, congrats to both of you for amazing runs.
Thank you.
For sure. Was there aside from Adam, was there any part of the run for both of you that you guys were like shaky on, like nervous about? Just wondering, because you guys made the rest of the game look super simple.
I mean, drug skip is just a struggle bus with my controller.
Oh yeah, that one we could give you.
I hit the first pseudo, and then it was like 30 seconds until I hit the second one. But genuinely, like, my thought going into this run was, if I get early cloak and I get Adam skip, I'm cruising. Those are the things that really get into my brain. And I hit Professor Stupid and just powered up. That was the power up I needed to get through the rest of the run.
Sure. So Justin, you'll be heading down to the losers bracket to face Exception. Do you have any thoughts on that?
No, great runner too.
Yeah.
Nothing but respect for everyone that runs this game. I just apologize that I couldn't actually like put on a good show and like at least stay close to Ed. I knew I was coming into this to lose anyway. He's such a great runner, and dude, I can't think of anybody else I would want to lose to. Like, for real, dude.
It
I
really
think that was
man.
a matter of who was more consistent today. I
GG.
think that's all it was.
Nope,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I truthfully don't think so. I really don't.
Don't talk bad about my friend. I disagree. I think you're an excellent runner.
It
I
genuinely
appreciate it,
cannot
man,
be-
but you're an awesome runner in my opinion too. So,
It genuinely cannot be
cheers.
understated. Between these two guys, the amount of respect they have for each other is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So yeah, like what you're hearing right now, oh my god.
I couldn't have asked for a better first tournament match. Like, because I said to my partner before we started, I said, if I lose, I couldn't be happier to lose. If I win, I can't believe I beat him. Like that's it. That's literally how I feel.
Hey
So,
man,
Ed-
you definitely earned it. I tried my hardest.
Thank
I
you.
really did. I tried my hardest.
Hell yeah.
What was my Adam skip attempts?
47.
47.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, is that what happened?
Yep.
Oh my god.
And then he had to he decided to skip Adam skip after that. He just went with it.
Ah, I had to make the
Oh my
decision because I
God,
was just,
dude.
dude, I was too shaky. I was like, I'm not getting it. I was like, I can't
That's
afford to
sucks,
lose any more time. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna take the L and I'm just gonna enjoy my time.
That's the
Well,
best
what else
thing you
can
can do. So Ed, you're facing off some guy named Satora.
Who's
Who's
that?
that?
Don't know anyone like that.
Who even is that guy?
What are your
The
thoughts
Prince of
going
all
into
Saiyans, Vegeta.
What are your thoughts going into that one, brother?
I think Nail loses this battle every time. I think I don't know. It depends on what route you go, Sat. If you decide to show mercy and go early space, and I get short boost first try, then that's the only shot I have.
I'm matching you on your route.
Okay. Well,
And if you don't tell
GGs,
me
I'll
which
see
one
you
you're
all in
doing,
losers bracket.
if you don't tell me which route you're doing, I'm going left. I'm letting you know right now.
Oh, I know. I'll tell you which route I'm doing.
All right. Any final closing thoughts from both of you?
Just GGs, man.
Yeah, GG, dude. I
GG.
seriously enjoyed it. I really did.
Hell yeah, me too.
And thanks again for everyone putting this on for us. Like, this was awesome. And thanks for all the love and support from the community. You guys are amazing. This is like the best community I've ever been in. And I
Yo,
wholeheartedly
big fan.
mean that.
I'm about to cry, man.
I about cried after I went.
I love the amount
after
of
I
love
lost
here.
Adam's.
There's so much love being tossed around here. You guys are phenomenal.
Can't help it.
Yep. Hey man, in a world that's designed to put you down, you got to build up.
That's it.
That's it.
Well, Satora, it was a real honor to commentate with you. And,
Same here, man. All
Um,
right. So...
I think we both know what Keku wants us to do.
you gonna sign us off, man?
Sure. If there's nothing else that anyone wants to say, we'll see you all next time and see you next mission. Take care, everyone. Have a good
Love you
Sunday.
guys. See ya.
Later.